Eala makes early exit in Qatar Open round of 64. Earlier today, Eala became the first woman from the Philippines to break into the top 40 in WTA rankings history. Thanks to her quarterfinals of Abu Dhabi, Eala rose from WTA world number 45 to number 40 on Monday morning. However, it took just a few hours for Eala's bright day to dampen. Teresa Valentova defeated Eala in straight sets during the first-round match at the Qatar Total Energies Open, Doha Masters 1007 to 6-6, 6-1. Valentova, another women's tennis prodigy from the Czech Republic, is a whole 2 years younger than Eala. The 18-year-old recently fell from number 44 to number 48 and was eager to get back in her first match since a third-round exit to eventual champion Elena Rybakina at the Australian Open. Meanwhile, Eala is on her third tournament since Melbourne. She played Adelaide and Brisbane before. Many tennis fans on social media commented on her fitness during the second set, but it was clear that Eala's busy schedule caught up with her. After her disappointing first-round loss in the Australian Open, Eala followed it up with quarterfinals runs in the singles draw at the Philippine Women's Open and Abu Dhabi Open. In addition to fatigue, Eala's serve was a problem in today's loss. She had 0 aces and 3 double faults, scoring points on 57% and 46% of her first 2 serves. Valentova broke Eala in 4 of 7 opportunities. Meanwhile, Valentova tallied 4 aces and 3 double faults. She scored points on 75% and 44% of her first 2 serves. Eala broke Valentova in just 2/5 opportunities. Eala falls to 7-5 on the season, while Valentova improves to 6-3 on the season. Valentova will have her work cut out for her as she will face fellow Czech and 14-seed Karolina Muchova in the second round. The winner will likely face the third-seeded Amanda Anisimova in the round of 16. The 2026 Qatar Total Energies Open runs through Saturday, February 14th. Stay locked into Sports Illustrated's Serve on SI for all of your tennis news from the court and beyond. The court in Doha shimmered under the lights, the kind of stage that makes every point feel larger than life. For Eala, the Qatar Open round of 64 was not just an opening match. It was another test in a career that is learning, step by step, how to live among the world's best. From the first ball struck, the intent was clear. Eala came out fearless, shoulders loose, feet quick, reading the rhythm of the court like someone who had earned the right to be there. The scoreboard may later tell a simple story of an early exit, but tennis is never that simple. Not when you watch the spaces between points, the decisions made in half seconds, the quiet resilience that doesn't always translate into numbers. The opening games were tight, demanding patience and precision. Eala traded long rallies with her opponent, refusing to be rushed. Her forehand carried depth and purpose. Her backhand held steady under pressure. Each hold of serve felt earned. Each return game a small battle of wills. The round of 64 was doing what it does best, separating readiness from reputation. As the match wore on, the margins narrowed. A missed line by inches. A net cord that fell the wrong way. Moments like these shape early round matches at elite tournaments, where confidence swings faster than the crowd can breathe. Eala fought for control, but momentum can be a fragile ally. Once it slips, reclaiming it requires more than skill. It requires time, and time is often in short supply. Still, there was no retreat. Eala chased balls that demanded everything, stretching points far beyond comfort. She adjusted her patterns, mixed pace, tried to disrupt the flow. Between games, she closed her eyes, inhaled, reset. These are the habits of a player who understands that growth doesn't announce itself loudly. It shows up quietly, in effort and composure. The loss, when it came, was swift and final. An early exit in the round of 64 is never the headline an athlete hopes for, especially on a stage as prestigious as the Qatar Open. But not all defeats carry the same weight. Some end a tournament. Others build a future. For Eala, this match belonged to the second kind. Competing at this level demands constant recalibration. The physical intensity, the tactical sharpness, the emotional endurance, it all arrives at once. Every early loss becomes a mirror, reflecting what works and what still needs strengthening. The best players are shaped not by uninterrupted victories, but by how they absorb nights like this and turn them into fuel. Walking off the court, Eala carried no visible frustration. Only focus. Only perspective. She knows the road she's on. It is long. It is demanding. And it does not bend easily. But each appearance at tournaments like the Qatar Open hardens belief, builds experience, and sharpens ambition. The round of 64 is not a ceiling. It is a checkpoint. The tennis world moves quickly. Tomorrow, another draw. Another match. Another opportunity. And somewhere ahead, the moments that once felt overwhelming will feel familiar. Eala's Qatar Open run may have ended earlier than hoped. But her story remains very much in motion. Because in tennis, as in life, an early exit is not an ending. It is a reminder that the journey is still unfolding, one match at a time.